Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Let me see, yes, okay. Assalamu alaikum, my friends. Yes, I'm sorry if I've disappointed you that Brother Khaleel is not here today. He left me a note saying, Professor IQRA, could you please introduce today's show? And I, of course, more than graciously, I'm more than happy to do so. I hope you are okay and that you'll be able to do it. How difficult could it be after all? I mean, he wants me to say a number of things to remind you. Right, first of all, he wants me to remind you of the QR code, which is around here somewhere. Right, the QR code is an easy and effective, very efficient way for you to get directly to our Instagram page. It's right. See, I'm already dropping things. Forgive me. I hope Brother Khaleel is not watching. Right, yes, go to the QR code, hit it right now with your phone, and you'll be able to go directly over there. Apparently, modern science is wonderful, isn't it? Also, Brother Khaleel wants to ask that, can I remind you that we want to have you on the show. If you'd like to be on something called the Random Art Show, sounds quite odd. Right, if you want to be on that show, you can inbox us on our Instagram page. Apparently, yes. He also wants to make sure that you guys are enjoying the new shows. Yes, of course, the best one of those new shows is Fiya with me and Kid Bilal. Right, also, he wants me to ask you a question. Let me see, where is that question now? He's not very organized with his script, is he? Right. He wants me to ask you, what is the first surah of the Quran? Of course, I can tell you the answer is, I'm not supposed to tell you until halfway through the show. Well, I know for a fact that I'm not as good looking as Khaleel, nor am I as talented, but I know a thing or two, and you'll see in our shows coming up how wonderfully talented we all are here at IQRA Kids TV. But for now, I hope you enjoy part one of our shows. Let's go for it.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Fiya, How Things Work, the show where we explore together just how things work in the universe. Have you ever wondered how things actually work? Then you need to watch all of our amazing shows. But you can see I'm not alone. Oh yes, give a big welcome to my beautiful co-host, Kid Bilal!
Hey, assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome back! Whee! It's so good to be in our wonderful, awesome Soul Studio! Today, I hope you're all ready to go deep into the murky depths of the oceans of the world. So, get your goggles, your flippers, and your snorkels ready, because today's show is gonna be awesome! Around 71% of the earth is covered in salt water. We call the body of water the oceans. The ocean is divided into 5 major oceans, but they are actually connected together. So it looks like we've got a lot to get through today.
Wait, what? Don't start talking about oceans and seas and ponds and things like that. Don't even talk about large swimming pools. No.
Why, you're not oceanophobic, are ya?
Kid Bilal, that sounds like a made-up word to me, but yes, unfortunately, I do get seasick when I'm on a boat or in the bath sometimes. Ugh. Oh, feeling sick just talking about it. Oh, just tell him what the show's about, will you?
Days. Okay, Professor IQRA. He's getting a bit upset with me. Right, guys, if you have ever wondered how things work, like microwave ovens, cars, planes, and even stuff like the oceans and the galaxy, then this is a show for you. Fiya, that's right. We're going to give you the answers and so much more. And if there's anything you'd like us to delve into to figure out how it works, all you need to do is drop us an email on the email right now, info@iqra.tv.
Okay. Now tell them why we decided to call our show Kun Faya Kun.
Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran has says that when he wishes to create something, he simply says kun faya kun, which means be and it is.
That's right, my little friends out there. No matter what we talk about, the facts, how big the planets are, how deep the oceans are, whatever we talk about, all of these facts are only made possible by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So remember that as we go through all of our amazing shows.
Yep, that's right. We want you to remember that when we talk about and describe and even have fun with all of the incredible topics we talk about in this show.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna be sick by the end of today's show. But okay. Take it away, Kid Bilal. Oh.
Don't you worry, you'll be okay, Professor IQRA. Just stick with me and you'll be fine as we dive into the oceans and seas of the world. The oceans and the seas, all that water makes me feel like going to the toilet. Now, one really good question that kids always ask is, what is the difference between an ocean and the sea? Well, seas usually have land on several sides. The Mediterranean Sea is located between Africa and Europe. The Baltic Sea can be found in northern and central Europe. You'll find the Caribbean Sea between North, Central and Southern America, and oceans are bigger bodies of water. But let's have a quick look at how ancient civilizations thought the seas and oceans came to be. According to the Iroquois Native American Indians, water animals inhabited the earth before there was any land. When a sky woman fell from her home above, they caught her and dove into the sea to bring up mud. This mud was spread onto the land by the big turtle. This mud they spread onto the back of a big turtle. There it began to grow until it became North America. The Japanese creation myth painted a picture of a muddy woman which covered the world at the beginning of time. A god and goddess, Izanki and Izami, became curious about what was beneath the ocean. Izanki took his staff and threw it into the ocean. As he lifted it back up, some lumps of earth fell onto the water. These became the islands of Japan. Very interesting creation myth there, but let's see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said about the oceans and the seas. Subhanallah, take it away, Professor IQRA.
We're going to talk about ocean water. Oh, goodness me. Ocean water is very salty. The saltiness comes from a chemical called sodium chloride, which is dissolved in the water. The salt that people eat is sodium chloride in the form of tiny, teeny particles. Winds and other forces cause ocean water to be constantly in motion. Large amounts of ocean water move around the planet in patterns called currents. Ocean currents may be warm or even cold. Warm currents tend to bring warm weather and rain to nearly every land on Earth. Cold currents tend to cause a dry climate. Oh, goodness me, how am I going to get through this? Ooh. The Gulf Stream is a warm current that runs north along the eastern coast of the United States. Winds also cause ocean water to move in waves. Steady, powerful waves cause big waves. Gentle breezes create ripples. Large swells in ocean water usually come from stormy weather. Oh, mommy! Tides are another way that ocean water moves. Tides are the rise and fall of ocean levels that happens throughout the day. On a beach, for example, the ocean covers more sand in high tide than at low tide. The pull of a force called gravity between Earth and the moon and the sun causes tides.
Where? Oh, where is Kid Bilal? Oh, here I am, guys, back for another session. Hope you guys have got your telescopes and your looking glass handy, because you're gonna need it for this one. Are you ready to go? Let's go! Right, oh, I think we're at a train station or some kind of tram station today. Is that me? Right, what about this one? Tricky. Is that me over in the corner? No, I don't think so. What about this one? Tough one, this one. A mighty tough one. Right, what about this one? Oh, come on, guys. It's obvious I'm not there. Or is it? Right, there I am. Hey! I thought I'd make it easy for you guys and just say howdy doody. Whatever that means. Right, what about here? Yeah, sitting right in the middle there. Not exactly hard to miss now, are you, mate? I don't know. Who am I? Right, what about this one? Oh, there's a blue thing on the tracks. It better not be me. It's not fun and it's not a good idea to play on the tracks. Right, what else have we got? Oh, looking up and down in the bushes, maybe. Over there, right to the corner, maybe. Maybe not. Right, what have we got here? A park bench. In that bin? I don't think so. I'm not rubbish. What about over at this one? What about those greenies there? I could be inside of there, hiding away for all you know. Right, what have we got? More greenies and more leaves and more trees. Oh, I'm not sure about this one. Right, what have we got over here? Oh, there's a bit of a mess there. Kid Bilal, did you make that mess? No, I didn't. Are you sure? Right, what have we got? Yeah, that's me. It's me there chilling out, just once again taking life nice and easy for a change. Right, what about this lot here? Bit of a messy place, isn't it? Oh, never mind, I didn't do it, that's all you need to know. Right, what else do we have over here? Yeah, is that me trying to get through the barriers again? That ought to pay my fare. Hey guys, how did you do? I hope you did a good job of finding Kid Bilal. Don't worry, you get another chance soon, but for now, take care. Salam alaikum.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. I am still here. Yes, I'm still here. Right, did you enjoy that? I certainly hope so. Right, I need to make sure that you have got the answer for the first question. It was, what was the first surah of the Quran? I was so tempted to say it. I was this close to giving away the answer, but now I can do so because I'm sure you know that Surah Al-Fatiha is indeed the first surah of the Quran. Right, I'm supposed to do another question for you. What does the word IQRA mean? Which is my name, Professor IQRA. Ha! Right, what does the word IQRA actually mean? I'm so tempted to tell you, but I'm going to wait for the end where you can tell me the answer yourself. All right? Let's get into part 2 of our shows for today.
Initiating system. System 1 loaded.
On a beach, for example, the ocean covers more sand in high tide than at low tide. The pull of a force called gravity between Earth and the moon and the sun causes tides. The ocean floor. The ocean floor has many levels. The shallowest part of the oceans, called the continental shelf, lies along the edges of continents. The edges of the continental shelf slopes down towards the deep parts of the ocean, called the basin. At the bottom of the basin are large flat plains. Now, the importance of the ocean, besides making me feel very, very sick, is that the world's oceans are important to life on our planet Earth. Right, let's talk about the importance of oceans, besides making me feel very sick. The world's oceans are important to life on our planet, of course. Oh. Oceans are a great source of food for people around the world. They also provide minerals, oils, and natural gas. Phytoplankton and algae create much of the Earth's oxygen. Something that I need right now. Oceans also help to keep climate stable by storing heat from the sun. Ooh. People called oceanographers study the oceans to help keep them healthy. Some examine the quality of the water and the way the water moves. Oh, don't start that again. Oh. Others look at the structures of the seafloors and the basins. Oh, goodness me, I think I'm going off again. Another group of oceanographers is interested in the plants and animals that live in oceans. In some places, deep cracks called trenches cut into the ocean floor. In other places, underwater mountain chains called oceanic ridges rise up from the floor. Earthquakes sometimes occur along the trenches and ridges. Now, parts of those ridges contain volcanoes.
Professor IQRA, I think I have a solution to your oceanophobia.
Well, I told you, Kid Bilal, that is a made-up word. Okay, what is your solution then? Let's hear it.
Don't worry, it will work, inshallah. Right, all you have to do is eat 2 biscuits in 15 seconds while holding your breath.
He wants me to eat 10 marshmallows. Are you serious?
Yep, in 15 seconds. I seen it on telly. Right, I even got some biscuits for you.
Okay, I'll try anything if it means I can cure my sickness. So where are these biscuits then? What? Over there. Let me just go and get those for you.
Over there on the table.
Ah, here it is. Okay, I'll try anything once. Hold my breath for 15 seconds. Can we have a timer, please? Thank you. Ready? And here we go. Right. I've done it. Is it gonna work anytime soon? Well, in the meantime, let's get on with the show, shall we? Okay. Right. Let's wait for that cue to kick in. So let's talk about the oceans of the world. The oceans of the world. Let's start with the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest of the oceans, covering around 1/3 of the planet's surface. It separates Asia and Australia from North and South America. The Pacific Ocean got its name from the explorer Ferdinand Magellan. He called it the Mar Pacifico, which means the peaceful sea in Portuguese. The Mariana Trench lies within the Pacific Ocean. It's the deepest place in the world at 35,797 feet under the ocean. The largest island in the Pacific Ocean is the land of New Guinea in the South Pacific.
The Atlantic Ocean! The Atlantic Ocean is the world's second largest ocean. It separates Europe and Africa from North and South America. The Gulf Stream is a powerful warm current that flows in the Atlantic from the tip of Florida to the coast of the United States and then over to Europe. The Gulf Stream has a large impact on the climate of the eastern United States and Western Europe. Many years ago, some people thought the Earth was flat and that ships would just fall off the edge. Muslims from Africa proved them wrong by sailing across the Atlantic and discovering America!
What about the Indian Ocean? The Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean in the world. It lies south of Asia and India and separates East Africa from Australia. Ooh. It is the warmest ocean in the world. The Indian Ocean includes the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf. Significant islands include Madagascar, the Seychelles, and Sri Lanka. Other notable features include the Hawaiian Islands and the Great Barrier Reef just off the coast of Australia.
The Arctic Ocean! The Arctic Ocean is in the northern part of the Earth, mainly around the North Pole. It is the smallest and shallowest of the world's ocean. A lot of fresh water enters the Atlantic from melting ice cap. Whoa! For most of the year, the Arctic is covered in ice.
Wonderful, I feel great! Let's talk about some interesting facts about our seas and oceans. The average depth of the world's ocean is 12,200 feet. Around 97% of the planet's water is in the oceans.
Around 80% of the world's population lives within 60 miles of the ocean coast. The world's longest mountain range is actually under the ocean and is called the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Wow!
There is about 1 million species of animals living in the ocean. Much of the world's oxygen is created by phytoplankton and algae.
Oceans keep climate stable by storing heat from the sun. We've only explored about 5% of the ocean.
And that's it for the seas and ocean, guys. We hope you learned something very interesting today. And you know what, baby Bilal? I think your cure actually works. I feel great.
See, I told you. I saw you looking a bit queasy before, but you look great now, Professor IQRA.
Yes, I can say oceans, seas, water, rivers. Wait. I feel a bit sick. Okay, guys, I've got to go. Whoa.
Oh, well, at least it worked for a short while. Oh my God, I hope he's okay. Professor IQRA, are you okay? Oh, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and see you soon on another Kun Fire Kun How Things Work.
Oh, is it over already? Oh, that was rather quick, wasn't it? We have been enjoying ourselves putting together these shows, and I hope you're enjoying them. Remember to hit that QR code and go over to our Instagram page right away. Okay, that question. What does IQRA actually mean? Which, as you know, is my name, Professor IQRA. To prove it, see? Professor IQRA, see, lab pass. I can go anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Right, IQRA means to read, to recite. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, I'm glad you all knew that. Right, so once again, apologies for Brother Khaleel not being here today. I had to stand before him. Who knows where he is? He's been doing his ABCs of Islam. Maybe he's gone to a different country again. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I look forward to seeing you really soon. Take care of yourselves. Toodle pip. Assalamu alaikum. Reason number 7, it was a massive up.
Tales of wonder.
Right? Different things.
Kids TV.